Howdy everyone, and thank you for joining me on this trip on all things ZX Spectrum. My name is Nick, and this one is called Spectipede, based on the arcade cabinet from Atari in 1981 called CENTIPEDE. This one's been published by R&R Software in 1983. It's for 1 to 2 players. I'm the only player here, but I might have a sneaky 2-player go at some point. It works on 16K spectrums, but I'm playing it on the 48K. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Centipede games, you have to shoot all the segments of the centipede coming down the screen without getting hit and avoid the descending fleas and spiders all become apparent. Right, so I'll be down the bottom controlling some snake sort of thing. There we go, firing away. Now here comes the centipede in yellow. It's moving okay. Every time I shoot one, a mushroom will turn up, and then the centipede might divide up there and go through different bits. No, you need to shoot it all and avoid getting hit yourself. You see there's cyan fleas coming down and a magenta spider which will land on you if you're not too careful. Right, okay. Now, there we go, so stage 1 done already. It's not pausing, just like the arcade cabinet, it's going on to the next stage. And what's happening here is we're keeping the black background, and looks like the mushrooms are changing colour each time. And I've been hit. Okay, so there's a lot moving on the screen straight away compared to other conversions of this, most notably Creepy Crawler from the same year by Microgen, and also Centripods by Rabbit Software in 83 as well. So all 3 Centipede conversions come out in the same year. Right, so top score, high score. I like that font though, that's quite good going. It looks quite neat, this one. Yeah, I'm quite liking it. It moves quite well. It's not jittery. It looks more of a challenge than Creepy Crawler and Centripods, and I do like that game over thing. Is it the best of the 3? Well, I don't know. It's there. Creepy Crawler was quite good. Yeah, this has been well put together. It's impressive, this one, so it is a good one. It looks like the trickiest version of Centipede I've played so far, on the Spectrum at least. But the best version of this I've played, although there were versions on the Atari 2600, this Millipede, which was the sequel in the arcades, and the best version I've played so far is on the Commodore 64. But this is pretty good. I'm trying to predict that spider there. Now, when the centipede gets near the bottom, that's good when it's to move up and then back down again. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. How far did you get? Looks like I'm dying quite a lot on stage 1. Let's try and see if I can get to stage 3 before the review's over. Now, if you're new to the channel, or even if you're forgetful, these reviews aren't about expert gameplay. No, they're stress busting, but they're more importantly, more important than stress busting, nothing more important than that. Well, second most importantly then, it's all about how you'd have found the game on your first or second go, and would have been enough there if you want to go and play it again. Now, if you're familiar with Centipede in the arcades, this would be a good one to have. I would have loaded this up quite a lot. Thank you very much, but as I say, quite tricky compared to those other ones. You need quick reflexes and a bit of luck as well, as I'm hit by a flea. If you've just been hit by a flea, then comment in the comment section below. They're nasty things. Apparently a flea could jump over the Empire State Building. Don't know if that has to be the size of a human, probably. Probably, if you are a flea and jumped over the Empire State Building, then let us know in the comment section below, you big show-off. 1 or 2 players will. There we go, so my high score is 7 for 10. Hurrah! This is dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, and yes, influence on the dodgy chat. You want to do nonsense commentary as well in the comment section below. Now, if you watched this far into the video, it might be that you like this kind of stuff. Thank you to the subscribers already, but if you haven't subscribed and you've been watching quite a lot of the videos, please consider doing so, because then you, if you hit the bell notification, you'll get an email when new stuff goes up, and if you can't wait for new stuff to go up, then they're all there in a playlist stuff we've done so far, over 1,000 of them now at time of recording. Well, always going to be over 1,000 time recording unless I delete some, which I won't, but it might be more than 1,000. But yes, anyway, I'm jibber jabbering as per usual. To get to the playlist, you click on my username, because people still ask me, you know. That takes you to the channel page. It's like, oh man, I got hit, I wasn't paying attention. Then click on the playlist tab, and then ZX Spectrum will be there, along with a load of other stuff. So this game also came out, in case I didn't mention it, but probably did, on the BBC Micro and the Commodore 64. That'd be interesting, seeing a game called Spectipede on the Commodore 64. I'm not sure how that would have gone down well, because competition was fierce in the playground. What was the best between the Commodore 64 and the ZX Spectrum? Not that I got involved. As an adult, I'm seeing the good side of both systems. There's some great games for the Commodore 64, but a game called Commodore 64 Forever wouldn't have sold very well on the ZX Spectrum, and vice versa. So anyway, Spectipede. Biff, unless they call it something else, but I think they call it Spectipede. BBC Micro, well, you know, I don't think too many people had those, although it was a good system as well. It's like more like a school computer, wasn't it, a lot of the time? Though, having said that, our maths department, set 1, I was in set 2, but anyway, set 1, they had a whole bank of ZX Spectrum, so I think the head of maths was into that. Can you imagine that? A whole classroom full of ZX Spectrums. Well, it wasn't a classroom, it was just a row down the back. But anyway, I had about 5 of them, all connected up. That was the future, baby. 48K. I don't think he's still got that system. It probably retired long, long ago. As we shoot a centipede to death. Hooray! I think it's either centropods. I think it might be centropods that had too many mushrooms turning up there. This has got it just about right. As you can see, it's well programmed. As you can see, not moving on the screen at the same time, heaps and heaps. Not bad for 16K. Whenever the centipede hits the mushrooms, they change direction. And sometimes the coders back then could do amazing things with 16K. I mean, even Horace and the spiders, when it gets to later levels and 8 spiders are moving around a web at the same time, and Horace, I can't believe how they've sort of like done it with compilers back in that day. So it's great to see. There was a lot of geniuses out there, and this running on 16K would have been absolutely sensational. A good choice of colours here. I like that the mushrooms change from screen to screen. Right, so as you can see, I'm doing it on 2-player here, actually one of the two, to try and get the go to be a little bit longer, and try and get to stage 3, because all we know so far is stage 1's got green mushrooms, stage 2, here we go, it's got cyan mushrooms, and as a kid, that's the thing, that was enough back then to keep you going, what colour would the next screen be? So that was enough. I mean, kids were easily entertained back then. Right, I'm starting to get into the groove a little bit. The spider's gone from magenta to green. Oh no, and I got kaboomed. That's a good effect as well, the way the screen flashes there. Right, come on, at least one of these players get to stage 3. I'll have one go after this and then we'll be gone. We aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes long in time, but quite often they will go over. I'm enjoying myself. Any review less than that, I don't think we're getting the full ambience of the thing. Because as I say, you're trying to get a flavour of how the game would have been on your first or second go, with enough there to play it again. Or any reviews 5 or 6 minutes, I don't think it's quite long enough. But anyway, that's just my opinion as we blast this stuff down. Right, the snake went a bit red then as it went vertically down. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Some of the mushrooms have gone red. Again, I don't know if that's supposed to happen. I don't think they've got any special significance, those red mushrooms. But anyway, Biff. Oh, look at that. Game over, player 1. Well, it's all down to player 2 then. Come on, player 2. Yes, that was a sign of a lonely childhood, wasn't it, when you was playing as both players? Mind you, I used to do that in Golden Axe on the Commodore Amiga quite a lot to try and get further into the game. You know, when you went all through with one player, and just as it was about to die, you pressed the fire button on another joystick and started as player 2 further into the game, all with your maximum lives up. Oh man, game over, player 2. Well, stage 2 looks about my style-y. But you know, I'm tempted to keep playing to go over and over again. So it's interesting that 3 Centipede conversions, I think all unofficial, come out in 1983. Obviously a popular game in the arcades. I was late to the thing. I only played it recently. I think the first time I played it was on a compilation, either on the Super Nintendo or the perhaps Mega Drive. Yeah, so that was interesting stuff. But it's a good game. I saw it playing in the arcades a lot. It was next to Asteroids, and I probably played Asteroids all the time rather than that. And I think the other one, when I used to go swimming lessons, the other one was Track and Field. So there's 3 systems there: Asteroids, Centipede, and Track and Field. The other 2 had greater appeal, but I wish I played this one. It's quite addictive. It's quite therapeutic. And as conversions go, this is quite awesome. Not sure what it would have scored back in the day, so I try and keep away from the reviews, but hopefully it scored well. As I say, it's more true to the system, but the amount of fleas coming down, the spiders, they attack you straight away, so there's no leading, it's straight there. But it can be done. I think I'm gradually getting better, he says, as he gets stuck on stage 2 every time and hit by a descending green spider. Yes, I don't know. If you've been hit by a descending green spider today, you know what to do. As the fleas turn magenta. Is that a name of an Arctic Monkey song? The Fleas Turn Magenta? Not sure. Maybe a book by Orson Welles. The Fleas Turn Magenta. There we go. In 1984, Animal Farm and the Fleas Turn Magenta. I don't know. Should we? Oh, this looks tricky to get out of this one. But he has got out of this one with great style. Right, okay, right, we've got a chance here, have we? I think we've got a chance. Hang on to your haircuts, people. I might be able to do this. I need a bit of luck. That spider's gone like 2 segments. Oh, come on, don't muck up. There's only 2 left. 1 left. Come on, yes, come on. Yes! And it's gone yellow. Looks like the background's never going to change, and the centipede now is magenta. So I feel like it's a big success. Is there 2 of the things? Oh man, this is getting a bit out of control. It's mental, this game. Boof. There we go. I got to stage 3. Well done me. I like that conversion. It's good. I was expecting it to be so, but yeah, it's probably might be better than Creepy Crawler and Centripods in its style. And I do like this intro bit as well. Spectipede, yeah, great conversions. If you're looking for a conversion of Centipede, you can't really go much better with this on the ZX Spectrum. So hope you liked having a look at that game. I liked it. Spectipede, published by R&R Software in 1983, based on the arcade cabinet Centipede from Atari in 1981, 2 years before. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then by all means slap that in the comment section below. Always love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.